Imagine a world where the shimmering surface of the ocean is no longer a barrier. Imagine diving into the turquoise depths, free from cumbersome equipment, able to breathe as easily as you do on land. This is the tantalizing promise of a world where humans can breathe underwater. The implications for humanity are vast and profound, touching every aspect of our lives. The ability to breathe underwater would erase the line between our world and the aquatic realm. It would usher in a new era of exploration, unlocking secrets beneath the waves. Imagine swimming alongside marine life, exploring coral reefs and shipwrecks. This transformative ability would revolutionize our daily interactions with water. Drowning would become a relic of the past. Coastal communities would be better equipped to deal with rising sea levels. Our relationship with water would be forever changed. The prospect of breathing underwater is both exhilarating and daunting. It raises questions about our biology, technology, and responsibility to the planet. As we delve into this future, we must consider the scientific plausibility and challenges. The idea of humans breathing underwater might seem like science fiction, but the science behind it is not as far-fetched as one might think. Nature has provided us with a blueprint for aquatic respiration in fish and other marine animals. These creatures have evolved gills that extract dissolved oxygen from water. Water flows over the gills and oxygen diffuses into the bloodstream. While humans lack gills, scientists are exploring ways to mimic this process. One approach involves creating artificial gills to extract oxygen from water. These devices need to be efficient and compact for human use. Despite challenges, the pursuit of underwater breathing technology captivates scientists and dreamers alike. The potential rewards, from unlocking ocean secrets to expanding our understanding of biology, are too great to ignore. The ability to breathe underwater would usher in a golden age of underwater exploration. No longer bound by the constraints of scuba gear, humans would be free to explore the ocean's depths with unprecedented freedom and agility. Imagine diving to the bottom of the Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the ocean, without the need for a submersible. Marine biologists could study marine life in their natural habitat without disturbing their behavior. Archaeologists could excavate shipwrecks and underwater cities with ease. Geologists could study underwater volcanoes and hydrothermal vents up close, gaining a deeper understanding of the Earth's geology. The ocean, covering over 70% of our planet's surface, remains largely unexplored. With the ability to breathe underwater, we could finally unlock the secrets of this vast and mysterious realm. New species of marine life would be discovered, new underwater ecosystems would be revealed, and our understanding of the ocean's role in regulating the Earth's climate would be greatly enhanced. Underwater exploration would no longer be limited to a select few highly trained individuals. With the ability to breathe underwater, anyone could become an explorer. Imagine families taking underwater vacations, swimming alongside dolphins and exploring coral reefs together. School children could go on field trips to underwater parks, learning about marine life firsthand. The democratization of underwater exploration would have a profound impact on our understanding and appreciation of the ocean. It would foster a sense of wonder and stewardship for this vital part of our planet. The ability to breathe underwater would pave the way for the creation of permanent underwater habitats, opening up a new frontier for human habitation. Imagine living in underwater cities complete with homes, schools, businesses, and even parks. Underwater habitats could be designed to be self-sufficient, utilizing renewable energy sources like ocean currents and solar power. They could also serve as research stations, providing scientists with a permanent base for studying marine life and conducting experiments. The construction of underwater habitats would create new industries and job opportunities. Engineers would be needed to design and build these structures, while technicians would be required to maintain them. Aquaculturists would cultivate food in underwater farms, and medical professionals would specialize in treating the unique health challenges of living underwater. The development of underwater habitats would also raise interesting questions about governance and social structures. Who would own the ocean floor? How would these underwater communities be governed? These are just some of the challenges that would need to be addressed as we venture into this new frontier of human habitation. The tourism industry would be revolutionized by the ability to breathe underwater. Imagine staying in underwater hotels, dining in restaurants with panoramic views of coral reefs, and participating in a myriad of aquatic activities. Scuba diving and snorkeling would become accessible to everyone, regardless of age or physical ability. Tourists could swim alongside whales, explore shipwrecks, and marvel at the beauty of bioluminescent organisms, all without the need for bulky equipment. Underwater theme parks could be created, offering thrilling rides and immersive experiences. Imagine roller coasters that plunge through underwater tunnels, surrounded by sharks and other marine life. The influx of tourists to underwater destinations would create economic opportunities for coastal communities. New businesses would emerge to cater to the needs of underwater travelers, creating jobs and boosting local economies. The ability to breathe underwater would have significant implications for security and transportation. Naval forces would need to adapt to a new era of underwater warfare, developing new tactics and technologies to patrol and defend territorial waters. Underwater borders would become increasingly porous, requiring new methods of surveillance and enforcement. Sonar technology, underwater drones, and other advanced systems would be deployed to monitor underwater activity and prevent smuggling, illegal fishing, and other illicit activities. On the transportation front, underwater vehicles could become a viable alternative to ships and airplanes for certain routes. Imagine traveling from New York to London in an underwater train, gliding silently through the depths of the Atlantic Ocean. Underwater highways could be built, connecting coastal cities and facilitating the transportation of goods and people. These underwater routes would be less susceptible to weather delays and could potentially reduce traffic congestion on land-based transportation networks. Over time, the human body might undergo evolutionary adaptations to better suit an aquatic lifestyle. These adaptations, driven by natural selection, would occur gradually over many generations. One possible adaptation is the development of webbed hands and feet, improving our ability to swim and maneuver in the water. Our lungs might evolve to extract oxygen from water more efficiently, perhaps even developing rudimentary gills. Our eyes could adapt to see more clearly in low-light conditions, and our skin might develop a layer of blubber for insulation in colder waters. Our sense of taste might also change as we develop a palate for seaweed and other marine delicacies. These adaptations would not happen overnight, of course. It would take thousands, if not millions, of years for the human body to fully adapt to an aquatic environment. However, the ability to breathe underwater would set in motion a fascinating evolutionary journey, shaping the future of our species. While the prospect of breathing underwater is undeniably alluring, it's important to consider the practical challenges of navigating an aquatic world. Visibility is a major issue in many underwater environments. Murky water, limited light penetration, and suspended particles can severely restrict visibility, making it difficult to navigate and appreciate the underwater scenery. Communication underwater also presents significant challenges. Sound travels differently in water, making it difficult to understand speech. Electronic communication devices would need to be waterproof and capable of transmitting signals through water. Eating underwater would also require some adjustments. Food would need to be designed to be consumed without making a mess, and utensils would need to be weighted to prevent them from floating away. Despite these challenges, the human capacity for innovation would likely lead to creative solutions. Special lenses or contact lenses could enhance underwater vision. Underwater communication devices could translate speech into text or use sign language. And specialized underwater dining experiences could turn a necessity into a novelty. The ability to breathe underwater would undoubtedly usher in an era of unprecedented progress and exploration. However, it's crucial to approach this new frontier with a sense of responsibility and a commitment to sustainability. The ocean is a delicate ecosystem, and increased human activity could have unintended consequences. Pollution, habitat destruction, and overfishing are just some of the threats that we must be mindful of as we venture into the underwater world. It's essential to establish regulations and guidelines for underwater activities, ensuring that they are conducted in a way that minimizes our impact on marine life. Marine protected areas could be established to safeguard sensitive ecosystems, and sustainable fishing practices would be crucial to prevent the depletion of fish stocks. The development of underwater habitats and infrastructure would need to be carefully planned to minimize environmental damage. Utilizing renewable energy sources, minimizing waste, and using eco-friendly building materials would be essential for creating a sustainable underwater presence. The ability to breathe underwater is a tantalizing prospect, but it's not a license to exploit the ocean's resources. By embracing a mindset of sustainability and conservation, we can ensure that future generations will be able to enjoy the wonders of the underwater world just as we do.